Hello, my name is Gordon Cameron, Group Managing Editor for Hamilton Community News and HamiltonNews.com. And once again, it is my great pleasure to be your MC for the annual Arts of August Showcase. But before we begin, I would like to call forward Interim Director of Living Rock, Jen DeVries, to give the land acknowledgement.
The city of Hamilton is situated upon the traditional territories of the Erie, Neutral, Huron-Wendat, Haudenosaunee, and Mississaugas. This land is covered by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Belt Covenant, which was an agreement between the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabeg to share and care for the resources around the Great Lakes. We further acknowledge that this land is covered between the lakes purchase in 1792 between the Crown and the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. Today, the city of Hamilton is home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we recognize that we must do more to learn about the rich history of this land so we can better understand our roles as residents, neighbors, partners, and caretakers.
Thank you, Jen. I don't know about you, but for me, something feels a little different about this year's Arts of August showcase. I can't quite put my finger on it. It's certainly not the quality of the youth artwork. I mean, they're absolutely fantastic. I've had a look at them, and they're some of the best we've ever had. And it's not the performances either, because, well, they're also wonderful. They're really going to move you when you hear the singing that these kids have come up with. I thought for a second it might be me. Sure, I may be a year older, but really, not a lot's changed in my life in a year. Now, maybe it's also the audience we have here tonight. I remember last year there being more people at the Central Library than the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we've got here tonight. Wonder what happened. There was only something maybe a little bit bigger than the Arts of August. It could be affecting all of this. But what could that be? All kidding aside, I know the COVID-19 pandemic has been hard on a lot of people, and I think it's important to take some time to thank all the frontline and essential workers who are keeping us healthy, fed, safe, and informed. The last 5 months have been difficult and a quite drastic change for many people who have found it all very exceedingly difficult. Not me, of course. Me, I'm having the time of my life. I mean, my daily commute has gone down to 4 steps from bed to desk. I can literally set my alarm clock for 8:58 and still be early for work. Not only that, it doesn't matter what my hair looks like. If I have to go on a video call, I run a comb through it, give it a little spritz, and I'm done. And you know what? If it's a little scruffy and rough around the edges, who cares? It's not my fault I haven't had a haircut since February. Blame the coronavirus pandemic. Not only that, the lockdown has really also helped me expand my sense of style. I mean, this time last year, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing a tuxedo on top and shorts on the bottom. But now, it would seem utterly strange not to. And not only that, people are noticing. I can't tell you the number of times people have come up to me and said, "You look so much better in a mask." Joking aside, I'm being very careful during the coronavirus pandemic to protect not only myself, but to everyone else around me. And I hope you're doing the same. However, there are a few things which it's worth venturing outside of the friendly confines of my apartment for. And emceeing the annual Arts of August showcase is definitely one of them. Why? Because not only does it celebrate the best of the artistry of the city's youth have to offer, but also the message that it sends to the community. Namely, the importance of peace, love, equality, and culture. And this isn't something new either. This is the 18th year the Living Rock has sought to foster creative expression and talent of the youth between 13 and 25 across Hamilton, while engaging them in artistic expression, fostering social inclusion, confidence, and creativity. While there will always be more work to do, the Living Rock, its staff, its volunteers, and its supporters have really shown that you can make a positive change if you're willing to work for it. Thank you all for continuing to inspire the community. And also looking to say thanks and to bring greetings on behalf of the City of Hamilton is a man who needs little introduction, Mayor Fred Eisenberger.
Hello everyone, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to the 18th Annual Arts of August Youth Arts Showcase. The City of Hamilton is honored to sponsor this year's virtual Arts of August. This event was developed out of a Living Rock anti-racism initiative in 2003 to provide action and voice for youth. Together with the support of generous partners and supporters, Living Rock aims to alleviate the effects of poverty and to provide opportunities for youth to move beyond their circumstances with the right supports in place. I want to recognize the courage and talent and dedication of youth across our city for the time and work they put in to creating art, photography, poetry, dance, and music on the themes of peace, love, equality, and culture. Thank you to the celebrity judges, sponsors, and youth committee, all of whom have made this year's Arts of August a true success. And thank you again to the artists who have shared their voice to help inspire a deeper culture of peace and equality in Hamilton.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. All right, it's the time you've all been waiting for. It's that moment when our youth finally get to shine. This year, instead of setting up all the works in a gallery and having you get a chance to walk around and look at each one individually, we're going to be flashing them all up on the screen, beginning with the theme of peace. Along with each work, you'll get the chance to read a little bit about the artist and their vision for the work. But first, we're going to have a performance by one of our talented youth, Bradley Henry. Bradley is 15 years old and from the Onondaga Nation and is a member of the Turtle Clan. He will be singing and drumming for us his song, Lift My Spirits. Please welcome Bradley to the stage, followed by works of art in the peace category.
Right now I'm just going to perform a smoke dance for little Jonathan here, and he'll show you how it's done. Oh, we are way, ho, we are, oh, we are he, oh, we are he, oh, we are way, ho, we are, oh, we are he, oh, we are he, oh, we are way, ho, we are, oh, we are he, oh, we are he, oh, we are way, ho, we are, oh, we are he, oh, we are he,
This piece was a compositional success and balanced to perfection. Absolutely beautiful color choices here. This piece was politically powerful and critically engaging. I can tell there was careful thought put into this piece, and the collage style is never dull. I love how the strong pencil lines are contrasted with the movement and the softness of the fabrics, a compositional delight that moves across the page with the dancers. My eyes are dancing around the page with this one. I love the use of circle imagery repeating itself again and again. This piece has extraordinary use of color, shape, and composition. The subject confronts the viewer straight on. It's remarkably technically skilled and beautifully executed.
Skatni gula dewa dundana yatie asak nelona doitsu deeti no aladu ne agwego skana gahang ne galu tiage hono. Hayo ea, we hanayo ea, heyo hayo ea, hanayo ea, he, hayo ea, hanayo ea, hanayo ea, he. Let's put our minds together as one and remember the ones who've passed on to the sky world. Their life through these are complete. They are living peacefully in the sky world. Oh, in the sky world. Hayo.
Thank you, Tiffany, Bradley, and artists. I think you're really going to love the variety of styles and mediums our artists have used to express their thoughts on our themes. Of course, this is an adjudicated show, with the artist or performer getting closest to the theme in the eyes of our judges taking home first prize. Our next performer is 17-year-old Wyatt Lang, who enjoys gaming, playing guitar, canoeing, and being outdoors. Wyatt is inspired to use his music to make a difference. This song was written to reflect how much folks suffering with homelessness need equality, peace, and love. After Wyatt's performance, we'll showcase the work of the artists under the category of love.
It's funny what they call peace. All I see are empty streets. Nothing left but broken vows. But it seems it's all we have now. We want too much, but we need too little. Don't wanna fuss, but I need to fit around. Just to know how. We take too much and we leave too little. There's nothing left for me to fit around. To know how to put the peace on the ground. say there's nothing we can't talk about, but I don't see the billboards covering what's happening now. I only see people on the street, no one around to keep them safe and sound. We want too much, but we need too little. I don't wanna fuss, but I gotta fiddle. So I know how. We take too much and we leave too little. Nothing for me to fiddle. So I don't know how to put the piece on the ground.
I found that the simplicity of the bears really pops against the complex colors in the sky, and the pairing of these two styles complements the pairing of the bear and her cub. I thought that the realism of the flowers is well executed here, and the pop of yellow color with the bold banner brings out unity in the piece. This piece had a beautiful color palette, and although abstract, the imagery is still familiar and strong, and the eye is guided to the middle and brought softly back out. The use of color here pulls the eye across the canvas, and I'm comforted by the soft pinks and engaged by the blues. This piece is really beautifully balanced. The geometric elements in this piece are softened by the pale color palette. It had a beautiful conversation between the harsh edges and the soft brush lines here. This piece was striking and dramatic, and often I couldn't look away. It was a piercing look at perhaps the strain and complexities of love. Absolutely beautiful. I thought this piece was centered and grounded, and the colors in this piece make sense with one another. It was both contained and connected, and I felt the warmth of love. The complexities of sadness that come with needing to love yourself. The theme comes through strong with this piece, and the compositional balance is remarkable for an artist of such a young age. I was taken back by the complexities of this work. It was a dynamic and visually compelling representation of love. Well done. This piece is intricate, poetic, and carefully composed. The flower imagery is skillfully done. It was a visual poem that you could read again and again. This piece was a sweet homage to a familial love. I found it touching and earnest, and in the traditional scrapbook style collage, it sets out everything it tries to be. This piece had lines dancing across the colorful canvas, and there are many emotional elements and strengths in this piece. Carla used an incredible use of the medium here. It was beautifully executed. I found the piece to be balanced, soft, and flowing from top to bottom. I found this piece to be a creative approach to the theme and a great use of a non-traditional medium. Well done.
Great job, Wyatt, and lovely work by our artists. Our next brave soul is country pop musician Cam Wilson, who will be performing the song Things Happen for a Reason. Growing up with multiple mental health struggles, Cam feels that his story has to be heard. His music is really the story of his life, so whether it's a love song, a breakup song, or if you're going through a hard time, his songs are geared to be personal and relatable to all people. Following Cam's performance will be our artistic entries in the theme of equality.
All the stuff that I've been through, no word of a lie. I've been beat down and broken. These tears that I've cried, you will never see me cry again. I've got no tears left. I've been hurt too many times. I won't let this get me down again. Well, I will rise up up above it, and I will talk to my friends. They have a good life, why can't that be me? Oh, 'cause things happen for a reason, you see. The day that things changed, I thought I was gonna end. I was so done with all of it, but I had some good friends. When I broke for the last time, it was coming to an end. This is what I said. I won't let this get me down again. I will rise up above it, and I will talk to my friends. They have a good life, why can't that be me? Oh, 'cause things happen for a reason, you see. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna live, oh, but then I think of all I've got to give. I am just a young one, I've got so much more life ahead. I will remember just what I said. I won't let this get me down again. Oh, I will rise up above it, and I will talk to my friends. They have a good life, why can't that be me? Oh, 'cause things happen for a reason, you see. Well, I won't let this get me down again. Well, I will rise up above it, and I will talk to my friends. They have a good life, why can't that be me? Oh, 'cause things happen for a reason, you see. Oh, 'cause things happen for a reason, you see.
This piece was incredibly striking. It had a great balance between referential items while also showing me something entirely new. This work was very successful. It causes the viewer to stop and truly inspect each subject who's at the table. I really like the soft wisps of hair that offset the striking facial components in this work, and I expect to see myself reflected in the eyes of the subject. This is a resonant piece that engages the viewer to consider life as viewed by the character. This work cleverly reveals more and more details as I observe the face. This work perfectly embodies beauty in every stage, from the subject to even the moment's piece being experienced by the woman in the picture. I really appreciate the breadth of representation in this work, with subjects who have character as well as colour. I found the notes really led my intrigue about this work, and I can see a lot of potential in where this work could go as a concept for multiple pieces. This sign has such a broad sense of hope and instruction. It speaks to the universal language of recovery. This work is very interesting and it instantly drives me to want to understand more about the artist. A great depiction of movement. Good work. This work is intensely detailed and intricate. It truly captures the spirit of cultures coming together. This is a fun piece that captures a sense of triumph and aspiration. This is a bustling community, and this image really captures a sense of interconnected lives and shared experience, commonality, and I really felt a sense of coming home. This is a weighty and purposeful piece. It's dynamic and striking. It caused me to hold my breath when I first saw it.
Wonderful and inspiring work, Kamen artists. Well, we're coming up on our final category for the evening, that of peace. But before we get to the art, let's hear another song. This time, Equal by Emerald Bound. Emerald is a 15-year-old up-and-coming singer-songwriter who strives to inspire others by providing positive and uplifting messages in her music. She has performed at many venues across Southern Ontario, and both as a solo artist and as a member of the six-girl, all-girl pop group, Girl Power. Her first original song, Rising Up, was released at the end of 2018 and has been well received both across North America and Europe. Please enjoy Emerald's work as well as the artists in the peace category.
Shake the hate and take a stand. Turn the page, join my hand. Rich or poor, it's not what defined you. Respect the history. Wait, just fight. We've had enough. We are all equal. Stop the racism, sexism. Use your voice and be heard. We are all equal. Stand tall, stand proud. Fight for your rights. We are all equal. Stop the racism, sexism. Use your voice and be heard. Equal people, equal. Doesn't matter where you got your clothes from or the color of your skin. No denials, just acceptance. We'll be stronger tomorrow. Wait, just fight. We've had enough. We are all equal. Stop the racism, sexism. Use your voice and be heard. We are all equal. Stand tall, stand proud. Fight for your rights. We are all equal. Stop the racism, sexism. Use your voice and be heard. Equal people, equal. Equal, yeah. Equal. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, say their names, now not later. Eric Garner, Atiana, say their names, make a prayer. So many more, fight alone. Treated unfair, that's not who we are. Equal. Wait, just fight. We've had enough. We are all equal. Stop the racism, sexism. Use your voice and be heard. We are all equal. Stand tall, stand proud. Fight for your rights. We are all equal. Stop the racism, sexism. Use your voice and be heard. Equal people, equal. Yeah. Thank you.
I think this work is well set up, and the choice of elements create an attractive background. This work has captured the peaceful direction of water, which works beautifully with the redacted text. This work has a calm intrigue. I really enjoy the familiarity of this piece, and the whimsy of having the bear who's roasting his marshmallows. This is a really great patchwork of instantly recognizable representations of peace and tranquility. This work explores so many elements of togetherness and community, I think the technical drawing, capturing hands, is very successfully done. This is a well-balanced sketch with an inviting sense of depth and perspective. I really appreciate this soft and rounded image with the individual faces portraying each character. This cleverly constructed piece is almost too wonderfully redesigned. I really enjoy the angles, shape, and light. This image had a real sense of impending hope. I'm intrigued as to the techniques that created some of the elements in the foreground. This was a really bold and vibrant work. It represents strength and energy, whilst encapsulating so much about peace and happiness. After every winter, flower comes. This piece has such a strong message of hope and perennial love. This was a striking piece in many senses of the word, with a cleverly defined sentiment of outward peace in the face of adversity. This is a fascinating representation of an iconic image. I'd love to see a series of these works. I really appreciate the way that Mercedes has explored the themes of peace and love across the 5 works that she submitted. All of the works have an identity of their own, with strong use of colour and interesting uses of texture as well in the work. Congratulations, Mercedes. This work captures very specific movement in the water and in the workers, which serves to ground this magnificent stillness of the mountain.
Well, since we've had so much fun with our performances, let's have one more. Sabian Cresso will be performing Can Time Leave Some Love with his father Keon on bass. Sabian's performance will be followed by our photography category with poems by Lynn Watkins and Afreen Ahmed. Lynn is a 25-year-old volunteer who also writes for the Sherman Hub. She will be doing 2 poems, I'm Your Equal and Let Us Be One. Afreen, a 21-year-old Ahmadi Muslim with a poetry anthology Unveiled set for release in September, will be reading Faith. Sabian, photographers, Lynn and Afreen, here is your moment.
It's only a time you know, but nobody knows where time can go. I don't even know. There's still a chance to see, yeah. There's still a chance to look up there. The world's not fair. It's hard to look the other way when things are there to make you stay. As the lights we have, they surely make us blind. In the past we have to choose in life and find the one that looks so clear, though without what has been lost it turns to fear. Ooh, if only time could leave some love. The place that I remember was far above. Once caressed a shore, but now we feed a picture. I hope sometime that time could leave some love. I hope that even time can leave some love. This is the time to say yeah. This is the time to pray for them. All of them. Crime and disease passing by. All you
to make you stay. The past and life, they surely make us blind. Pass the rock to choose in life. We find the one that looks so clear. Without what's lost, it's always lost. Ooh, if only time could leave some love. The place that I remember was far above. Once could rest assured, now it's all within a picture. I hope that sometime there's love. I hope that maybe time could get its love. Leave some love. Oh, if only time could leave some love. The place that I remember is far above. Once could rest assured, now it's within a picture. I hope sometime time could leave some love. I hope sometime time could leave some love.
I'm your equal. My skin is white, my skin is black. But that doesn't mean that we are different. I love the same way you do. I cry, bleed, laugh, inspire, and love too. I may not go through the same pain and heartaches you all go through, but I see it and I can feel it too. You may not know that I'm an empath, but you are strong and unique. Without you, there is no us. We are one, not thousands or millions. I would jump into a firing bullet to save you, and I know that you would do the same for me, because you care as I do. Just because our skin is two different shades doesn't mean we should hurt or kill each other. So instead, let's love, protect, and look out for one another. In fact, we are all God's children. To Him, we are all family. Let's be good to each other, for someday we will all be in heaven with our Father, and He won't want us to fight. It breaks my heart to see all this pain. For once, let's turn this pain into love. We all deserve love, not hate. We really aren't that different. We are human. I love you. We shouldn't judge each other. The scars I see and that you hide do not define you in any way. You are beautiful to me. You are not a race or a culture. You are like me. You are wanted and loved and part of the human race. There is no white, there is no black. There is only the human race. You and I, we are the same. Just because our skin colors are different doesn't mean we are more or less. We are not millions, we are one. I'm your equal.
Faith. The most certain foundations fall, and all we are is dust, created from tears of hardship, and love is all we hope for. And I wish I could keep my heart whole, but it's not in my hands. But in the best of hands is the world of yours and mine, and the truth lets you swim in rivers of milk and honey, and these are the promises of this life and the next, and we live again.
This piece has great composition, and I love the use of the medium. Great technical use of the medium. Contrasting colors and compositionally balanced makes the subject, in this case the leaf, come to life. This piece is visually strong and well complemented by the name of the piece. This is no ordinary portrait. The viewer is faced to force on the political complexities and urgency presented straight on by the subject. I can tell there are a lot of artistic choices being made here, and I applaud the photographer for taking risks with this bold approach. The time of capture, right before the image is compositionally balanced, creates movement for me. There is something a little off, and combined with the playful name, I'm compelled to think it was intentional. This piece is an emotional story visually, and the individual images are made stronger by having them part as a series. It's both complex and compelling. The textures of the rope contrast every backdrop they're set in. The narrative is so strong, brought home by the title of the series.
Well, we've had fun joking about the pandemic earlier on. The truth is, it's been difficult, not only here in Hamilton, but across the world. In years past, Living Rock and Arts of August have always chosen a country and an organization to partner with, both to assist in their good works and to recognize their efforts. This year's group came to us thanks to Arts of August coordinator Hannah Stace, a youth dance organization called Halil Family from Kampala, Uganda. A group that started with 3 youth and has now grown to inspire hundreds. Here's not only a bit about the group itself, but a small taste of their artistry.
Hello friends, greetings from Uganda. I'm called Namembe Nora. We are so humbled to participate in Hamilton, Ontario Arts of August during this lockdown season. We are called the Hello Family. Hello Family is composed of young people who come from very humble backgrounds and slum communities of Kampala, where there is a lot of poverty, sickness, and lot of drug addiction, which makes us to lose hope and also to afford a daily meal at the end of the day. Using our talents is the only tool that brings hope and joy and peace into our lives for us to achieve our dreams. You can partner with Hello Family. You can support us financially through our different projects that we do, like community missions, school outreaches, dance workshops, skill development and mentorship camps. You can support us as an individual, as a family, as a church, as a youth group or an organization. You can also donate gifts in kind. Please write to us and connect with us on the information connected on your screen. We shall be super excited to hear from you.
All right, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. The judges have made their notes, tallied the scores, and are ready to let you know which one of tonight's young artists they felt best captured the themes of love, peace, equality, and culture. However, before we announce the winners, I think we should meet the judges first. Judging the performance category is Michelle Thiessen. Michelle was born and raised in Hamilton and has a unique voice and light-reading ability. Her passionate performances have drawn attention in North America from some of the finest music industry people. Judging the love, culture, and photography categories is Julie Dring. Julie is currently Executive Director of Artist Inc. right here in Hamilton. She is an arts administrator with a background in artifact preservation and collections management. She holds a Master of Arts in Photographic Preservation and Collections Management from Ryerson University. And judging the peace, equality, and poetry categories is David Hudson. David is a Community Engagement Officer with the Hamilton Arts Council. He has been Artistic Director of the David Hudson Dance Company and co-chair of Dance Hammond, a committee to support and nurture local dance and movement artists. So now that you know the judges, let's hear what they have to say, starting with Michelle.
Arts of August live performance category. I just want to first of all congratulate all the performers. It takes a lot of courage, strength, and confidence to get up on stage and be vulnerable. So I just want to congratulate everyone who came out and performed, and for all the people that submitted videos as well. Okay, to first start off is technical mention. The winners of the technical mention artists are Bradley Henry, Sabian Croswell, and Wyatt Lang. So congratulations to you all. Now to have the second runner-up for the live performance category is Cameron Wilson. And I just want to congratulate you. A beautiful song you wrote. I just want to say that the structure was amazing. It was catchy. Everyone was actually singing it after you left. So huge congratulations to you, and keep it up. Amazing. And then we have the first runner-up, which is Emma Brown. You are a young, beautiful artist, and I just want to congratulate you on your songwriting and your strength and your message. That was so amazing that you got up there and delivered beautifully. So please as well keep up the amazing work and keep outreaching, doing that outreach to others, and being that positive role model. And the winner of the live performance category is Tiffany Silversmith. You gave me goosebumps. It was absolutely amazing. You got up and you sang a cappella, which takes so much courage. You don't have anything behind you, no instrumentals, nothing. And you just got up there and you were vulnerable. And I found, the category that you put down was culture, but I found for the theme, you covered all the themes. There was peace, there was love, equality, and culture within your performance piece. The song was called Sky World, and your stage presence was beautiful. You have confidence, and you are a leader. So please take that and show others that are younger than you, make that path and carry that message. And just, I want to congratulate you so much. You have a beautiful, pure, clean voice that honestly touched me. So thank you so much, and congratulations.
Congratulations to all the artists that submitted artworks in the visual arts category. I saw a lot of talent across all of the different themes here, and I congratulate each artist that contributed. The 2020 winner of Arts of August Showcase in the category of visual arts on the theme of culture, the second runner-up, Naomi, for her piece, A Table. The first runner-up, Zinyaki Zhang, for their piece, Remember You. And the winner, Rubab Razi, for their piece, Dilpasand Birani. 2020 winner for the Arts of August Showcase in the Visual Arts category on the theme of love. Second runner-up, Tabitha Langford, for their piece, Colors. Our first runner-up, Megan Noonan, for their piece, Layers of You. And our winner in the category of love, Ben Bailey, for their piece, Hermano. 2020 winner for the Arts of August Showcase in the photography category. Second runner-up, Hanan Mohammed for their piece, #Aramo Lives Matter. First runner-up, Ayman Muzaffar for their piece, Bright Culture. And our winner in the category of photography, Sohyun Kim for their piece, Peace of Mind. Technical mentions in the category of visual arts. Hiba Mohsin for their piece, Dance with Rumi, for their composition and use of medium. Megan Ganter Romaniak for their piece, Mama Bear and Cubs, for their wood carving technique. Carla Arbeliez, The Embrace, for their use of medium in the medium of pencil crayons. Gavin O'Neill for their piece, The Love Garden, for excellence in the use of the medium mixed media.
Congratulations to everyone who has submitted work for the Arts of August Digital Showcase. On behalf of the Hamilton Arts Council, I'd like to thank all of the artists and creators in Hamilton who are busy working in these challenging times. The 2020 winner for the Arts of August Showcase in the category of Visual Arts for the theme of equality. As second runner-up, we have Jessica Barua for Who, number 2. First runner-up, we have Fahana Chowdhury, A Need to Grow. And the winner of the category is Nina Drenth for Enough for Everyone. Congratulations, everyone. In the category of visual arts, under the theme of peace, second runner-up is Ning Liang for Not a Fair Share. First runners-up are Haley Womer and Naomi Chow for a collaborative piece called Raising the Earth Together. And in first place for the category is Tabitha L. with Bruises. The 2020 winner for the Arts of August Showcase in the category of poetry, including all the themes, were, as first runner-up, Lynn Watkins for I'm Your Equal and Let Us Be One. And the winner is Afreen Ahmed for Faith. Congratulations for some exceptional work. Congratulations to all of the artists, and specifically those included in technical mentions. The technical mention artists are people who, although not winning a prize, are being recognized for excellence in their work. These include Raxia Fun, who had exceptional use of interpretation and technique in her color blending. Megan G, who had a great work that encapsulated rich greens and shades of the forest. Juanita Rodriguez, I felt very inspired by the messages of perennial love. Brittany Carey, Brittany's work with glass and light are exceptional, clean and precise work, well done. And Shakila Mohibi, who submitted work as an alumni of the Arts of August Showcase. Shakila's works were grounded in an excellent sense of texture, light, and movement. Each work offered a point of view for the observer to digest and to imagine for themselves. Wonderful work.
My name is Shakila. I have been participating in Arts of August since 2017. I have been a part of youth committee planning this event. I just want to congratulate all the youth for their hard work.
Hey everyone, this is Janelle. I am an alumni of the Living Rock. I have been participating in Arts of August since 2016. I have been helping to curate the show since then also. I just want to congratulate all the participants for all their hard work, and you guys did great.
Well, thank you, judges. I sure don't envy you from having to choose from all the wonderful work that these young artists have produced this year. And while only one work could be selected from each category, I think all the artists and performers that we've seen should be very proud of the work that they've shown us. But before we say so long, I'd like to welcome to the stage Living Rock's Program Director, Karen Craig, to say a few words. Karen.
Thank you so much, Gord. It's just been so exciting to stand here after 18 years and see the development of this initiative, and to see youth this summer in the midst of COVID have a voice and be able to share their thoughts on peace, equality, love, culture. So thank you to all our artists. Thank you to all our judges and supporters. Thank you for everyone here that's on the show, watching the show. And thank you to all our committee, and Hannah and the committee did an amazing job this summer. We had to do things very differently, and it was just a great summer overall. And what a great response. Over 61 submissions. Fabulous. And thank you so much to Gord. Gord Cameron is the managing editor of Hamilton Community News, and to have him stand with us, you just really got us started. So we got flowers from Jean's Flower Shop, who's always stood with us over 18 years, and we just wanted to give that to you and share our thank you for just giving us the confidence to move forward into the summer of 2020. Thank you.
My pleasure, Karen. And on behalf of all the judges and volunteers, thank you for all your work for over the years for running this wonderful program. Well, that wraps it up for this 18th annual and hopefully first and only virtual Arts of August. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting the youth arts in Hamilton. I've been your host, Gordon Cameron, and I hope to see you all in person in 2021. Take care and stay safe.